with this brotherhood, right? You see a lot of guys who spend their entire careers with a team and they're able to see that go through all the different roster turnover, right? You know, Lane Johnson, he's played with so many different guys. We've seen Jason Kelsey when he was here, play with a lot of different guys. Fletcher Cox, when he was here, played with a lot of different guys. At BG, you know, the brother just announced his retirement, and I think he's the heart of that brotherhood because I'm listening to his press conference during his retirement speech, and he spoke about how he made it a point to know when to step up as the OG, but also let his young guys step into their leadership and be and just be that support system that they need, right? Give me y'all perspective on just BG, his career, what he meant to this team, what he still means to this team. And before y'all do so, I just want to ring off and give BG his flowers because BG has put in a lot of work in his 15-year career, 206 games played, 76 and a half sacks, 153 quarterback hits, 126 TFLs, 487 tackles, 359 solo tackles, 22 forced fumbles, seven fumble recoveries, 1 touchdown, 11 pass deflections, 1 Pro Bowl nod, a second-team All-Pro, 2-time Super Bowl champion. Give me your perspective on BG. LB, I know BG is your favorite Eagle, so we'll start with you, big dog.
Yeah. You know, BG, my favorite Eagle of all time, man. I don't know how it became this way. Maybe it's because he's just been around so long. You got to
It's because he a
understand.
shit talker. That's why. Just like that's because he a shit talker like you.
Probably. In 15 seasons, man, BG has been the heartbeat. BG has shown no fear. BG is just it's gonna be hard to think that BG not gonna be on this team next year. More so, like when Kelsey retired, I didn't feel that way. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, I didn't feel that way when Kelsey retired. When Fletch retired, I kind of felt that way. You know what I mean? But BG retiring is just it's crazy to me, man. Because one, I know he got more left in the tank. You know what I mean? Same thing with Fletcher. I knew same thing with Kelsey. I knew they all three of them had more left in the tank. And just the way that BG took the youngins under his wing, man. You know what I mean? The way that he led by example. He never had no off the field situations, never had no on the field situations. And you know, year 3 BG, we was saying he was a bust. We was saying Brandon Graham was a bust. We was ready to get rid of Brandon Graham. And you know what he did? He turned into a Philadelphian, man. He said, I'm not about to quit. I'm about to show y'all why I am who I am.
Mm-hmm.
And he's responsible for one of the most iconic plays in Eagles history, that strip sack on Brady, bro. 2 rings, bro. BG is borderline with the resume that you just lined out to me. You know what I mean? I think he's 4th all time in Eagles sacks. BG is borderline a Hall of Famer. I don't think he'll get in. He's an Eagles Hall of Famer for sure.
Right.
But an All-Pro, a Pro Bowl, he checks the criteria for Hall of Fame, bro. All-Pro, Pro Bowl, 2-time Super Bowl champ. You know what I mean?
Here's the sad thing about it, though.
I just hope he can get in one. I just hope he can get in the Hall of Fame. That's my only.
Here's the corner thing about it, Symone. For some reason, I spoke about this on Twitter. For some reason, the league or fans, whoever it is, they don't hold second team All Pros to the same reverence as a first team All Pro. I mean, in my humble opinion, to be top 2 at your position at any point in your career is nuts. You know how many people play your position to be top 2, right? And most of the time, the first team and second team All Pro is just one player from each conference for the most part. Mm-hmm. So you were the best player in your conference, like at your position. I don't understand why those don't get or don't hold the same weight as a first team All Pro. I will never understand that because in my humble opinion, first team All NBA and second team All NBA, they still look at those guys as that still goes on the resume. That's still a real thing that they praise. First, second team, third team All NBA, they really praise all that stuff. So I don't understand how in the NFL we don't give enough respect and credence to second team All Pros. I don't understand it.
So they need to cut it out then.
No,
just don't make no second team then.
They need to keep it.
No, keep it for sure. But my thing is,
he's saying they need more respect on their name.
I understand that aspect of it, but.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Now, if we're not gonna pay it no mind, why even have one?
Exactly. Right. Just do first team then.
Right.
I got you.
I got you on that. But yeah, ditto on everything LB said about BG, and then also like the confidence that BG had in Jalen from the beginning. Like Brandon Graham wanted to stay here, could have got more money elsewhere, wanted to stay here because he wanted to win with Jalen Hurts. like the confidence that he's had in him, just the way that he's never wavered in his bleeding greendom. I'm saying, like, after that Super Bowl, Brandon Graham, everybody talking as usual, down on the Birds, we down, buzz, downfall, Super Bowl hangover, all that noise. BG, I'm coming back. Blank check, write whatever is on it. I'm back with the Birds. Like, I'm so glad that he got that second Super Bowl. He got that Super Bowl with Jalen. The impact that he's had on this defense of the future, like the impact that he had on Nolan Smith, like, insane. Like, basically, big bro, lack of better terms, birth this Nolan Smith that we have now. Like, BG going down and Nolan Smith, like, playing for him and bossing up and piping up, like, them hugs after them sacks, like when Nolan get his sacks and like he just looking straight at BG, like all that emotion, like on the field is just so much. But I'm just glad that, Nolan Smith got that overlap with Brandon Graham, got so much time with Brandon Graham. And we can definitely thank Brandon Graham in large part to Nolan Smith's development. But Brandon just sticking around, bro, like in that time where we needed that vet on defense, we needed somebody to believe in this team still, in this defense still, going through a rebuild, going through another coaching change. He ain't have to do that. He could have just retired, didn't have to go through all that bull, didn't have to believe in this team. And he did. And now, like, him already at his retirement talking about how can I continue to contribute with the team, like, it just shows the culture and the bond that the defense has. But I'm glad that Nolan has Azeez now, because it's like, you know what I'm saying? One homie gone in Brandon Graham. Now he got another homie in Azeez coming.
Yeah, it's interesting because BG, I think his best trait as an OG and on the team is, and he spoke about it, it's older guys in the league that it's their way of the highway, right? They don't like this new energy, whatever it is. BG welcomed the new energy. He welcomed the new lingo that the young guys brought in. He let these young guys be themselves. And he mentioned how, next to him, that the person that got him through his darkest times, the person that got him to this point above all else was his wife. How she pulled him out of that dark place, how she said, listen, I don't care what they talking about. We're going to get in this community. We're going to build a relationship, and everything going to happen the way it's supposed to happen. And God kept him in Philly. And, I just think it's so dope for him to have a woman by his side, a Black woman by his side to support him, raise his children, believe in the dream, believe in the goal, play her role to a T. And you just see the support system that he has from his family, his friends. I mean, so many people was at that press conference, so many players. You mentioned Nolan Smith, Jalen Hunt was there, Thomas Booker IV, Jalen Hurts pulled up with his fiance Breen. I mean, like, the relationship that BG and Jalen Hurts have developed over the years has been really fascinating to watch. And you really saw it blossom this year. It just seemed like off the field, you will always see them together at various functions, or even they pulled up to the retirement press conference with the same lay, the jean denim on denim. Like, right. you just saw the energy. I mean, they just look like their relationship has really gone to a whole new level this season. And
that's the wives, man. The wives is cool.
Yeah, you can see that. You can tell.
That shows, like, I mean, we already know, like, the type of leader that Jalen Hurts is.
And he always for at his heart. He always, so him and BG kind of probably get along on that regard.
But the fact that just that relationship between him and Brandon Graham just speaks, not that Jalen Hurts has to have any more, like, credit to him. But to have a relationship like that with Brandon Graham, like a Eagles legend, a bona fide leader of the team who's been here years before Jalen even got here, that just shows so much more of, like, the respect this team has for Jalen and just the dude that Jalen is. I'm saying, like, people want Jalen Hurts around. Like,
I think it's kind of the other way around. I think it showed more who BG is, because when everybody wanted Jalen out, I could see BG being that type of person walking up to him. Hey, don't worry about it, at the locker room every 5 minutes. You're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. Just like when he knew when we was gonna beat the Bills. Watch when one get the ball. He about to show y'all. Like he just got so much belief in Jalen.
Yeah,
and I think Jalen.
He said, "Y'all know Jalen Hurts. I got no Jalen Hurts. Y'all know
I
Hurts. I
feel
got no
like
Jalen
it's
Hurts."
both sides, though. It's both sides.
It's mutual. It's mutual.
Because
It's definitely
BG wouldn't just be doing that. You wouldn't be doing that for nobody that you don't believe in, or you don't see the potential in, or you don't see that leadership quality in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's both sides. It's like the guy that BG is to take, somebody like Jalen under his wing, or to, watch and believe in somebody like Jalen. But it also is a credit to Jalen. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure BG ain't like that with everybody. Like Jalen, obviously, we know, show a lot and just the kind of person he is. But BG's family is so adorable. Like,
yeah, they
how
are. The kids and all that.
Can kids be so cute?
They look just like him.
And it's crazy.
Insane. Like the way they took his face, insane. Like
yeah, they look just like him.
It was just like, it's crazy. I go,
it's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And his daughter got a personality, just like big personality. You know what I mean? His son be low key. You could tell his son low key, but they had this little segment on the Eagles YouTube channel where they had like his kids interviewing a bunch of the players. Interviewed Saquon, interviewed all Jordan Mailata. It was cool. BG is
Which
just
one is younger, the son.
The son is
younger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The daughter was like a little toddler when they won Super Bowl 52. The son wasn't born yet, but BG is going to be a part of this. He's not going nowhere. He said, "Listen, I'm gonna sit down with Jeffrey Lurie. Me and him gonna have dinner. We're gonna talk about what my next role is because I can't quit the game cold turkey. I got to be involved some way. I'm gonna be talking trash from the sideline. I'm gonna be talking trash about what I would have did, what I could have did, what my young boy gonna do." And
that's what he said.
Yeah, bro. It was tough. And he mentioned Nolan a couple times in that presser. And Symone, you touched on it, right? He positioned Nolan, in my opinion, to be that next guy. I think the Philadelphia Eagles have done a great job at figuring out who their next core leaders are. They do a good job at balancing talent with that charisma and character. I think Jalen Carter is your next Fletcher. I think Nolan is your next BG. I think Cam Jurgens and Landon Dickerson is probably going to balance that Jason Kelce role in terms of leadership and just being vocal. Obviously Jalen Hurts is the quarterback. Jordan Mailata is your next lane, right? You get what I'm saying? So they've done a great job, and the veterans as well. They've done a great job at positioning these young guys to step into their leadership. BG spoke about Mailata. He said, "Listen, Mailata, he was on his last year. He was on his last year of his contract, and I told him, listen, this is the year. What you gonna do? I believe in you, but what you gonna do?" And 2 contracts later, he talking about, listen, and him and Mailata just got that relationship. You could just tell these OGs have really empowered these young guys to step in. And it's hard to position a team, let alone with just talent going forward, but it's hard to position a team with the right people leading the franchise from a player personnel perspective. So again, congratulations to BG. Job well done. Yeah. He left no stone unturned.
Two rings was crazy, man.
Two Lombard. I ain't gonna lie, it's tough. It was fly seeing him at the press conference with the 2 trophies just sitting there.
Yeah, 2 joints was crazy.
It was fly, bro.
Because you got to put them 2 in front of him because he was a part of both of them. He played in both of them games. That's crazy.
BG love that jean jacket. Y'all wear jean jackets?
I used to. I need a new one.
I don't got one. I need a new one. I don't got one right now.
I wore jean jackets in high school like crazy. I love jean jackets.
I did too.
I might spend a block on a jean jacket for the sport.
Yeah,
a nice
for sure. I love a good stonewashed jean jacket.
Denim brand collab or something, because he be wearing that denim, boy.
That's that old head stuff. How old is BG?
BG like 30 to 36, 35, something like that. Old head for real, man. But yeah, congratulations, BG, man. Job well done. Thank you to his family for being pillars in the community. Yeah, man, it's fly.